It's week 3 of the 2024 season. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
For the next
it's the Ravens and the Cowboys.
The Dallas
and
Cowboys
it comes your way next on EA Sports.
We get back on routine very soon. It's been the first time.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas.
I'm doing a franchise mode.
Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One will get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Darius Davis to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Fires over the middle, caught. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott.
And he's sacked.
Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. And that pushes
and they
them
have
back.
it in the game.
Down,
I was wondering if they had it in the game.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Oh, come on.
Nice pass complete over the middle to the tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, here's Dak. To the sideline, and it is caught. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the
crazy.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Deontay Hardy to return.
I'm trying to
Only
get out the
manages to get
outside.
this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Here comes Lamar.
So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And then brought out by the reigning MVP, the 2nd of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
Still on his feet.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Now Jackson off the play action. Escapes the pocket. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. Broke through the tackle. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Aguilar with the grab. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep the
with the touchdown.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
And it's good.
That one splits the uprights.
All knotted up.
And we're all tied up. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
And it's going to be down, and there goes the
Fielded at the
Cowboys.
14.
And he gets popped.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Comes the Cowboys offense coming back on. 18 reception for 209 yards and a touchdown. Pretty good for 2.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Got him in over the middle. Complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
I don't understand how.
And he's caught downfield on the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas!
You didn't do this in real life.
The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. That one right down the middle.
Real life didn't
And they'll
do this.
continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Trying to get the outside.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there.
Like the person who's hurt.
We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Running once more with Henry. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line.
Some of these games are so
going
predictable
down.
sometimes.
He only finds a window for 2,
when you're looking at
but
watching
that's
a
still
game
enough
in
for a
real
first
life,
down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead.
You're trying to follow your blockers. You can follow your blockers.
On 1st down, Jackson rifles it, and it's on the money on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You can follow your blockers.
All right,
and then he gets down the field with
1st and
gains
10.
big, huge chunks. But here, if you try to do that, end of the first. You try to do that,
they will not
right
get another play off.
Right
We're
off
at
the
the
bat.
end of
The
1.
guy wrestles
It's
off
a
his
14-7 game.
And then
Back
you
to
get popped.
AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
It's one of those frustrating things that just frustrates me so much. Because at the same time, I could bust out with gains down the
Back
field.
at beginning of the 2nd
Run
quarter,
over people,
Ravens
but-
in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Like,
He'll
even if I
cross
got
the
to that
50 and start
outside
pushing
corner,
onto the opposing
every
side
time
of
I
the
get
field.
stopped, this guy's gonna
Give him
just stop
5 on that
blocking,
carry,
and you guys
bringing up 2nd and
just get
5.
pounded.
You gain that kind of yardage in the
It's
run
one of those
game,
things
and you're
that
going to
EA's
gain the
got to
trust
fix.
of your
You
offensive
can't, like,
coordinator. Plays like that,
get a look
runs
at it as
like
a
that,
real-life
set the
perspective.
table for everything else in the playbook.
For anybody who's playing it, because a guy should
Lamar
not
now from the gun.
come right off the block.
And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't
Should
hang
not.
on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down, here's Jackson. He completes it in traffic. And he's marked down, looks like at the
I had to go for
32-yard
that
line.
because
Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the
every time
result.
I
A big
get
gain. They got
3rd
15
down, like
and the
long yardage
first.
like that, I just, even
It's a
if
new
it's
set
5
of downs
yards,
for him at the 32.
the way they're scoring on my defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Jukes one defender, and that's good yardage with a new set of downs. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense gets
In
there
real life,
to force a small loss.
Cowboys rushing defense is one of the worst
Offense in
in
the
the
hurry
league.
up here.
One of the worst. In this game, they make them like superstars.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
We already seen this, not repeating the same stuff over and over.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's get this ball back.
Prescott will look to throw. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside for this class, but I know inside the building, they're real excited about this group.
You know, one thing, Kate, I've learned, meeting scouts out on the road,
spit
especially on the college level, I'll talk to them, they'll say, different organizations like, yep, this guy's a Raven. Yep, this guy's a Seahawk. Yep, this guy just fits who we are. The elite programs, they don't care about the noise on the outside. When they see a fit to their team and their organization, they go get them. And that's what I see in this draft class.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Great shot hitting him.
He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Another throw for Prescott. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Elliott running out of the gun.
Stop by.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. A run for no gain doesn't help matters.
To make
It's
Mike
3rd and
McCarthy
long
all
coming
skinny
up.
in this game.
From the gun is Prescott.
Prescott's trying to look.
He's on the move. He's running
It's
for
going to
it.
be 4th down and 12.
And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Just let it go out of bounds.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback.
6.5
The Ravens
yards
and Derrick
per
Henry
carry for
making their way
Derrick
back
Henry in
out
this
on
game.
offense.
I would have had way more than that
And the
if
last drive did end in points. Not as many as
My
they wanted,
offensive
though.
line
They had to
was
settle
blocked.
for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry.
Boy, what a huddle
And he
right there.
found some
And he picks
running
up
room for a
9.
nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Last year I had these quarters 8 minutes. I moved up to 9 because I put it on a higher level this time.
They run. Here's Henry.
Still on his
And
feet.
he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this
games
offense.
would be a lot differently, if that makes any sense.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Ravens driving. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Blitz coming. Lamar made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target
Okay, block
and
my
hit him
quarterback.
to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jackson now on 3rd. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
I do get the ball.
That
in the
punt ends
second
up a
half, too.
36-yard
I gotta
kick.
get
And the Cowboys will get
possessions
set to
going,
go on
get another good
offense.
Stop.
First and 10, Prescott. Catch made by Cooks.
Caught by Roquan Smith.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Prescott here from the gun.
Come on.
Falls to the
There's another
ground
one.
out
That's
left,
two
incomplete.
He's going to got.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
This finds Cooks, complete.
He's short.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Brian Anger on now to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're out and set, 1st and 10. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Lamar off the play fake. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball.
I did not. I love tap
Defender's
down.
smart there to get a hand on that one.
I didn't put no heat on that at all.
Well,
I
Kate,
figured
that
it on
wasn't
his own. I
fast
didn't do
enough
any of
break
that.
for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Connects with Bateman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I do get the ball in the second half, too, so the goal was to try to at least get some points on the board. Because I really just don't want to not go into the halftime not getting
New
nothing.
set of downs for him at the 38.
So I got to try to preserve some time as much as possible.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off.
And he gets a
And he
first
has
down
it down to the 30 before going out.
save me some time. They're not.
Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
And I only shredded 9 minutes.
From the gun, Jackson. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone.
I would like to get a touchdown.
It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do
10
everything right
seconds
on the
left to
back
get a
end.
shot in the end
You
zone.
need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Dang it.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Lamar. Andrews with the catch. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
Get out of here.
This is no
Why
good.
are these teams doing
Surprising
that?
miss as he cracks it off the left upright. So we've hit the end of 2. The Cowboys fighting to the halftime lead here in Dallas. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the Browns who were winners in that one at home. Deshaun Watson, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. From there, we head over to the Pacific Northwest to check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. Tua with a touchdown pass to OBJ. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting LA Chargers. J.K. Dobbins, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. The Cowboys retreated to a fine first half from number 4, quarterback Dak Prescott. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock. These 2 teams making their final adjustment for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott
kick this
and
one
Brock
away.
Hewer.
He's going to field this at the 2. This return makes it up to the 25. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And no doubt still some disappointment internally, at least, after their last drive ended empty-handed following that missed field goal. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They run it with King Henry. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
That's on him. I don't want to hear this.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle...
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Short kick gathered in at the 15. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense.
Let's get someone get another stop.
Got first down from the
300
31.
yards.
His drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, Elliott. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Wow, he's hurt too.
We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Here's Dak. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Working from the pistol, Prescott. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, here's Dak. Looking slant route, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. And that's Flanoy. He's got it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Dak now from the gun. Got a man over the middle. Complete.
It's like I use
a
nickel, I use defense, and then nothing seems to cover any guys.
On their first series of the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
I remember the old Madden games, if you guys can recall, like some of these old Madden games, you could to rock people's world. You can't do that.
One right down the middle.
It's like the defense,
and
the secondary,
continue
the
adding
defense
to their lead.
It's not there. It's just.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And look at this return.
They all get off their block and try to chase my guy.
No,
block him so I can get away.
The Ravens and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Lamar out of the pistol. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now here's Lamar. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he doesn't put much height or distance on that one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Cowboys ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Elliott. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Right back to Elliott. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens.
And Wiggins, the rookie. He's in for the touchdown.
And he's across the goal line. It's a touchdown on the fumble return. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration,
Finally
and
get
boys go enjoy the moment.
Tucker on for the extra point.
And again, It's like
And
you
his
can't get the
aim was
meter all
off
the way up.
there. He hits
That's
the left
crazy.
upright, and it's no good.
Missed 2 extra points.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys and Ezekiel Elliott just about set to get going on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Running the counter, Elliott. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. This is Elliott running right. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
All right, come
2nd
on.
and 3 now.
Second and 3 at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
Elliott straight ahead. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3.
2-point lead made.
So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Got him in, over the middle, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 20-yard line.
Now here's Prescott. Oh, he nearly reeled that in, as close as you can get.
That was
But just
blocked.
now we are getting a challenge. Mike McCarthy wants to take another look at that last play.
Previous play is under review.
Ooh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
Now, no luck even on a second look. Mike McCarthy loses that challenge. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Gets himself free. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Working quickly
taking
here.
too long to break off the routes. Like I'm trying to get the ball in there, and it's taking too long.
Jackson now on third. Escapes the pocket.
And
he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
His feint.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Fights off the pressure. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 43. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Hardy was wide open.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That's caught for the first. And they make the tackle at the 38. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too.
For the first down. Very nice
It's a gain
throw.
of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Jackson yet again. On the move, headed right. And he drives this forward to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's brought down after a decent gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying to run with Henry. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
We got to play good defense, get this ball back.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. Here's the throw on the out route. Complete. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Short throws knocked out.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10, Prescott. Ball's out. The ball's
And he
out.
fumbled.
Lost it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. but on first down, it is especially a killer.
We see the Ravens making their way out now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
From the gun, a run for Henry.
Henry's going to get the
And that's
first
good
down.
yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting
Some of the
blocks
stuff they do in this
downfield,
game is
and a
hilarious.
back who can show off his wheels.
Down
They're
to
set up at the
under
35
almost
now.
the 3-minute mark.
Going to the ground again on
Henry with
first.
what a move.
He made the
by
most of his
Derrick
running
Henry.
room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Running once more with Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I'm probably going to go for
They
it.
only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
I'm not going for a field goal because last time.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Running for it.
And
Here's
Derrick
Henry.
Henry with the move.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
Timeout
So quickly the
Dallas,
defense burns a
200-yard
timeout
rushing
here. 1:57 remaining in the game. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. First down, and they go right back to him. And they'll mark him down there after the dive. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Another run for Henry. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll run here with Henry. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Still want me to run
Okay,
the
all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Did I just sit there and just truck that dude?
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Franchise mode. Never.
So following the missed point
We're 3-0.
after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football
But
as he
you got
sends this
Derrick
away.
Henry.
This is taken in at the 13. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again.
Annoyed.
Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. To throw. Tight end cut across the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Desperation time on 4th down. Oh, the football's loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
And he's going to take a knee.
Yes, 3-0.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win.
Rushing.
And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.
Very nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feels real nice. Yeah, catch you guys on the next one. Next one will be Buffalo in Baltimore. I'll be wearing all black in that game. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button for more videos for Madden or any sports or any video games that matter besides Call of Duty. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a good night.